Hello everybody, welcome back to Drinks in the Movie. I'm still here in Austin, Texas at the Fantastic Film Festival, Alliteration, at the Alamo Drafthouse right behind me. And yesterday I saw the premiere of Apostle, the new movie by Gareth Edwards starring Dan Stevens and Michael Sheen. And I was excited about this one. Gareth Evans is the guy that made The Raid and The Raid 2, arguably two of the best action movies in the past 10 years. And they're fantastic, and so I was excited for this. It's written and directed by him, and it's about early 19th century. Dan Stevens' character has gone to find his sister, who's got involved with a cult that has sailed away to a island near Finland, and there's supernatural elements to it, and a lot of weird stuff happens while he's there. So. Unfortunately, this movie is quite a mess. I did not like it when I left, and it's getting less and less as I keep going. But I'll start with some of the stuff I did really like. Dan Stevens and Michael Sheen, as always, are great. I mean, they really give everything they can to this part, which, you know, it says a lot because they have to work with, you know, under strange circumstances, not having a lot to work with. And maybe they did have a lot and they just cut a lot. But this movie also looks pretty good. The direction's good. The first half hour, I was actually really on board with this because it looks great. It has some great shots, some nice cinematography, and some interesting plot points. But then it just becomes a mess. And there is so much that they try to do in this movie that none of the emotional beats pay off because they don't earn any of them. They have so many different plot lines and so many different ideas, and then they have this weird shift in the villain character that makes no sense or is not set up at all. And the scares are okay. It's not quite an action movie like The Raid of the Raid 2. It's more of a historical horror, but it just doesn't. None of them pay off because none of them really make sense. Even the way when they describe it, it doesn't really make sense. So I'm gonna give this a not recommend. It's coming on Netflix in about a month. Netflix premieres movies here too, which is really cool. And I still wouldn't tell people to watch it, even though it's essentially free to them. I'd just be like, you know, spend your time doing something else, find a better movie. So yeah, big disappointment. Not recommend. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a drink on me. Stay tuned because I will be back with another Alamo Drafthouse Fantastic Fest review. Bye, guys.